Good evening and welcome to BASEHOR High School, a burgeoning area. Tonight's Hy-Vee High School game of the week. We've got the 21st annual Bobcat Invitational. And in the third place game, you've got Olathe West taking on Piper. Kevin Wyke and the coach, Mark Huppy, for this third place game. And coach, I think if you talk to both of these coaches, Brad Ball and Steve Wallace, their teams have played well in this tournament, but obviously they lost in the semifinals. But in the case of Olathe West, they were leading Blue Valley Northwest 12-4 early, and then the Blue Valley Northwest team took over in the second half, and Piper lost on a buzzer beater.
Oh, as you said, Kevin, two teams that would not normally see each other in the regular season. You get these matchups in tournament play. Again, both of them are trying to bounce back after difficult losses on Wednesday night.
Time now for the Hy-Vee player profile, and for the Owls, we'll start with Carter Lickson, their big guy on the inside.
Oh, Carter's a senior, getting 17 a game. He's got a green light, according to what his coach was talking about. He's a quiet leader, a stretch four, really needs to perform tonight.
On the other side for Piper, Jerron Briggs is a junior, and he's been putting up big numbers this year.
Oh, Jerron's tough, 18 a game, the first kid to step up and take a charge. He's got a real tight handle that's gotten better over the year. Obviously, he makes his teammates better every opportunity.
Piper and Olathe West, third place game here at the Bobcat Invitational. It's the Hy-Vee High School game of the week. Back with the lineups and opening tip-off right after this. And we're ready for the start of this third place game. No tip-off, just an inbounds pass from the sideline. And the visitors in the dark uniforms will run the first set of the night. That is Olathe West. And a traveling on the Owls. We'll start with a turnover. And it'll be Piper basketball. They're the home team in the white jerseys. Their lineup, Tyson, Taylor, Cantu, Simmons, Briggs, and Bassett. They come in at 4 and 3 against 5 and 4 Olathe West. Olathe West, Dennis, Fassaru, Sturtevant, Soiree, and Lickson. Both teams off to a shaky start. Here's Lickson for 3. Oh, yes. Carter Lickson.
Again, as you said, Kevin, both teams turned it over on their first possession, but again, Carter there, nice and solid, getting a 19-footer down for 3. Again, here with Olathe West tonight, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of this 2-3 or 3-2 zone. Active hands, active players, all 5 going to the defensive board. Again, there's a nice skip there, there's a little turnover there, excuse me. Again, a little bit on the fly. Nobody picked Lickston up. Again, you let him walk into a 3, he's going to hit a high percentage, Kevin.
And we had a foul on Soiree of Olathe West and a quick timeout.
Oh, we're just talking to Brad Ball yesterday, Kevin, about tonight. And I asked him, what are his keys for tonight against Piper? He said, number one, we got to get Piper off the offensive board. They really made a lot of hay the other night, Wednesday night, when we were out here watching them in the semifinal. Number 2, they got to control Taylor, Cantu, and no pick sixes, no live turnovers in and up on the other side. So ball security is definitely a priority for them also.
Brad Ball in his 4th year. Said, you look skinny, coach. You come out of the pandemic skinnier. He said, I've lost 35 pounds. He's cut out a lot of sugar in his diet, so good for him. As runner in there by Jamie Tyson.
Oh, Jamie just became eligible this semester. Didn't even play last year, but Coach Wall is really counting on him second semester here.
He's the team leader in steals, averages about 9 points per game. Here's Sturtevant. And the rebound control by Jerron Briggs. Briggs gets 6 rebounds per game. This is the guy that played really well in the semifinals. Taylor Cantu can't hit the 3 from the wing, though. And Olathe West wants to run. Sturtevant off the glass and good.
Again, opportunistic transition. Olathe West,
And a quick steal by Soiree as Piper goes to sleep on the inbounds pass in the backcourt.
Oh, and that little diamond press really turned him over again. They're out to a 7-2 lead here, Kevin.
Got off to a great start. in the semifinals, only to lose to Blue Valley Northwest. And now Tyson has his pocket pick. Another Piper turnover. Fasseru to Sturtevant, and he's fouled. 2 shots coming up.
Again, we're going to see some sloppy play here, Kevin, on the part of Piper throwing the ball inbounds again. Too casual right there. Nice and easy one to the hoop for 2.
Yeah, Fasseru actually got the steal. Soiree got the bucket as Sturtevant, fouled by Simmons, will shoot 2.
Well, that transition right there, Kevin. Beautiful pass by Fasseru there. Again, a bounce pass right on time. Again, they'll take transition if they can get it. If not, they're going to back it out, kind of run some sets.
Offensive rebound by Reggie Dennis. Here's Lixon in stride, hits the 3.
Again, that's what a shooter lives for. 2 walk-up threes. No contest at all. Nice high finish. He's off to a quick start, Kev.
Here's Bassett. Another turnover as he had his pocket pick. Lixon blocked away. Taylor can too. Loose ball grabbed by the Owls. Fasseru for 3. And another long rebound to Lixon, and the Owls will reset their offense as they're off to an 11-2 start here in the 3rd place game at Basehor-Linwood.
No, that was the #1 key for Coach Wallace and Piper coming into this, Kevin. How are they going to bounce back from Wednesday night? Heartbreaking defeat on the half-court shot again. His concerns were validated here the way they've come out down 11-2.
Reggie Dennis, the football running back, with a 3. Briggs flying in for the rebound for Piper. Traveling is the call on the point guard for Piper, Jamie Tyson. So Steve Wallace's team piling up the turnovers early as they trail at 11-2 here in the 1st quarter.
No, just the enthusiasm that the Olathe West Owls are showing tonight in the first 5 minutes here. And really what they showed all game the other day again. Their bench is active, their coaching staff is active again. That's another thing Coach Wallace was worried about, is can they match their enthusiasm and energy. Boom.
Nice look inside. Lixon got it blocked by the rim and a Piper player. Here's Taylor Cantu with a player control charge, and will go the other way.
Again, fantastic job there by number 11, Tommy Fasseru there. Again, we talk about defensive transition. Got there early, got his feet set. Again, didn't take it square in the chest, but it looked like a good call by the official there.
First foul on Dylan Taylor Cantu, who had 20 in the loss to Basehor-Linwood. And just off the bench is Bryson Robinson, and he's quick triggers, it misses, and Tyson with that great speed beats the defense back and gets the layup.
Oh, great outlet pass there by Hanslick too, Kevin, number 2.
So both teams getting players off the bench as Sturtevant can't hit from close range. And Piper running back the other way. Good feed by Briggs to Tyson. Can't hit. Hanslick, though, taps it out, and they'll reset the offense. Here's Jerron Briggs slashing. Ball knocked out of his hands, and he was on the baseline. It'll be Olathe West basketball.
Again, Piper really lived on the offensive boards out here Wednesday night, Kevin. He's been doing a good job here. Just couldn't get one down.
Olathe West, defending champions of the Sunflower League. It was a historic season last year as they had 16 wins and they won the Sunflower Conference. Had a big star in Cougar Downing, who's now playing at Neosho. Here's Soiree with that speed to the rim, can't hit. Bassett with the rebound, gets 6 rebounds per game.
Oh, the young sophomore Bassett, Kevin, a very impressive baller. Again, he lives in the lane, big wide body in there, really great hands, great offensive rebounder.
Briggs gets the high screen. Into the corner for Taylor Cantu, and that's what he was doing the other night, Coach.
Oh, Cantu, beautiful stroke there again. Very even keeled kid. Knocks a big one down there.
And Sturtevant answers with a 3 of his own.
Again, that 3 gets him into their little half-court press here.
foul on Fasseru near the sideline.
Again, just talking to Coach Wallace, Kevin, offensively, what Piper's trying to do tonight is really get to the offensive board and show some toughness there. Again, there's a wide open three in the corner. Again, nice clean look.
Double dribble is the call. Turnover Piper. Blakeney and also in the game Mike Anderson off the bench. So Olathe West getting several subs in here in the late stages of the first quarter as they have the lead. Lixon for another three. He's on fire.
Oh, it's that horn set, that double high post there, a little ball screen. Went under it right there again, leaving Lichtenstein right there. He's got 3 big threes, Kevin, 3 for 3.
Taylor can too. Long two, not there. Kai Blakeney, junior forward, gets the rebound. And it's been a good quarter for Olathe West. Lost to Blue Valley Northwest in the semifinals, but we beat Washburn Rule in their first round game. Blake Beshore off the bench for Piper, getting the rebound. His father Gary, one of the assistant coaches. 10-point lead though for Olathe West. We wind down the first quarter in the third place game of the Bobcat Invitational.
And just talking to Steve Wallace, Kevin, that's one of his concerns is with all the quarantine, the practice time they missed again. Usually an offensive zone offense really suffers there. Nice job inside going to the board by Peyton Hanslick.
He's a senior, averages 5 points per game, comes off the bench, gives him some length.
Here we see that high horn set again. Looks like they're in a staggered double on the backside.
Lixon missing a 2-point shot this time. Ball over to Piper. Lixon, turning starter, averaged 11 points per game last year, now up to 17, so he's really improved. He's gone for 21 points in their win over Washburn Rule and then 10 in the loss in the semifinals.
Then Coach Ball, generally a man-to-man coach. With the personnel he's got in there right now, Kevin, a lot of 2-3 and 3-2 zone looks. Again, they want to get help, want to run him off the three-point line, make him shoot a contested 2.
Ron Briggs gets the high screen. Tyson in the corner, the baseline runner, no. Hanslick had the rebound and taken away. Reggie Dennis the steal and back the other end for the layup. Reggie Dennis's first field goal, the football star, the running back for the Owls. Tyson for 3 and got it in before the first quarter buzzer. That's a big bucket by the point guard for Piper. And at the end of 1, Olathe West leading by 7, 19-12 as you're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum Sports. The Game of the Week is brought to you by Hy-Vee. They're proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. Kevin White, Mark Puppy, and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcasting crew here in beautiful Basehor at Basehor-Linwood High School. And at the end of 1, this is the third place game. And Olathe West surged to a double figures lead, but we've seen Piper kind of start to grab the momentum late in the quarter, and they're battling back.
Well, Coach Ball's got to be just ecstatic with his energy, the enthusiasm his team brought here tonight. Again, 19 points in the first quarter, really playing well.
Here's Bassett, can't hit the reverse layup. Stick back try by Beshore, and he is fouled and will shoot free throws. Look at Blake Beshore, the senior guard. He's going to play college baseball at Arkansas Tech.
Oh, he really works at it too, Kevin. A tireless worker, always going to the board at each end. Again, Coach Wallace is really happy with his progress and what he brings off the bench.
Very good student there at Piper High School. Last foul on Robinson, the junior guard for Olathe West.
Again, Coach Wallace, the last 2 years has coached at Gardner, came back to Piper after a 2-year little respite there, and again, figuring his team out again. They missed a lot of practice time, has not put it in a lot of his offense to this point in time, so let's see how they come out here in the second quarter. I'm sure Coach Wallace was not happy with that first quarter, just from the standpoint of effort, Kevin, and loose balls. And if I was him, I'd be asking, why do they want things more than us right now? So let's see if Piper can get out of it a little bit.
Tommy Fassereau had it poked from behind, and it'll stay with the Owls at the baseline. And you mentioned Coach Wallace. He was with the team 2012 to 2014. As Fassereau knocks down a three.
Tommy's a 3-year letterman too, Kevin. He pushes it hard. He's generally considered a slasher, get to the cup guy, but again, nice joke there for 3 to open the lead up to 9.
Coach Wallace coached KU women's basketball with Bonnie Hendrickson, and then went to Shawnee Heights and won a state championship before going to Gardner Edgerton. Now he's back with Piper. David Birch, who led the team to a 22-1 Final Four appearance, is now at Shawnee Mission Northwest. Reggie Dennis for 3. That's the 6th 3 of the first half by Olathe West.
Oh, they're reining it in, Kevin. They're getting such clean looks. Not a lot of contesting there on the part of Piper again. Again, I'm sure Coach Wallace is saying, this in the scouting report, contest the 3. Obviously not a good closeout there. Again, those are warm-up shots for a lot of these kids, and definitely shooting a high percentage tonight.
Well, they hit 9 threes in their first round win over Washburn Rural, and already got 6 here in the first half. Coach Ball was really happy with the 9 threes they made in that 62-49 win.
Oh, just from a standpoint of offensive efficiency, 7, they're moving the ball, getting good shots.
This is Taylor Cantu. Good, strong move there.
Well, that's Taylor's game. Again, he can put it on the floor. A great athlete, really finding his rhythm here. He's got a nice, quiet game, really gets downhill.
He averages 11 points per game. He's a returning starter. Dylan Taylor Cantu.
Well, he's had a rough time. He's been quarantined a couple times. Then he was injured right after the winter break, where all Kansas teams had to take 10 days off. So just really getting his basketball legs under him. 3
is missed, long rebound. And Tyson can't finish. Bassett there with the rebound, and he's fouled underneath and will shoot free throws.
Again, Lance Bassett, the big sophomore, again, a really good football player, but obviously hustling down the court. Beat his man inside. A little bit of too strong of a jump stop there. Didn't get the free throw down, but a lot of skills. He actually played on that team, Kevin, that was coached by Al Skeens, that won that World Cup a couple years ago down in Florida. Again, football, basketball combo kid.
Offensive lineman slash defensive lineman, and he's definitely a big body on the inside. But he's got a nice soft touch. He's got a nice looking shot.
He does. I fell in love with him the other day. He played hard. Gets in a little bit of foul trouble on occasion, Coach Wallace was talking to me about, but because he plays so hard inside. Definitely a space heater in there.
And we've got a Jerron Briggs with a foul on the rebound of the miss of Bassett. He hit 1 out of 2. First foul on Briggs, and Olathe West will have the ball, leading by 9 points. Just over 5 and some change left before Hy-Vee at the half. Numbers and highlights brought to you by Hy-Vee. We're at the Baser-Linwood Bobcat Invitational. This is the 3rd place game of this tournament. Championship will feature Baser-Linwood against Blue Valley Northwest. Coming up right after this one. Here's Lixon, and that's over the glass and out of play, but this team has shot the threes well. They've hit 6 threes.
Another nice, clean, wide open look there too, Kevin, for Carter Lixton. Again, Coach Ball, a lot of substitutions tonight. Their third game in 5 days. Planning on playing a lot of kids.
Inside. And it's a 3-second violation as Bassett is in the green painted area too long. And we'll go the other way.
Oh, just the level of activity, excuse me, Kevin, in that west zone there is really giving Piper a lot of trouble.
Need to say job well done to Baser Linwood. This is a refurbished gymnasium as the 3 goes down for Sturtevant. That is his second of the night, 7th for the team. Put a new floor, new paint job, new lights. Looking nice here at the gymnasium at Baser Linwood High School.
Well, Sturtevant's just a sneaky athletic kid, according to Coach Ball there, Kevin. He's improved in all areas. He's a program kid. Really proud of the development that young man's made.
Tyson the miss. The run out by Reggie Dennis using all that speed.
Oh, as you said, Reggie, a bouncy point guard. Direct line to the cup there again. Nobody got the ball stopped at all.
Well, this is the big lead of the game as Briggs crashing into 2 players and drawing the foul. And they'll whistle the foul on Reggie Dennis.
Again, long jumper, just frequently get the opposite team out in transition. Again, nobody stepped up and stopped the ball. There's Reggie all the way to the cup for 2.
First foul on Dennis. Briggs had it taken away. Reggie Dennis the steal and the rejection at the other end. Briggs said, I don't think so. You might pick my pocket, but you're not going to get the easy layup here.
I tell you what, Reggie got there again. The interesting thing to me after this block shot, Kevin, is immediately Reggie reaches down and helps him up.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, probably said nice block. I'm coming right back at you, though, I bet.
A 14-point lead in the basketball for Olathe West.
This game's kind of played out the way Coach Ball was hoping. He said, we really need to play unbelievably hard to stay in every game. Obviously not an overly talented group, but hard play can go a long way in the high school level.
Robinson with a runner. Ball pinballed back to him. Now here's Blakeney for 3. And there's Simmons with the rebound. And we get a Piper timeout as Coach Wallace, who played at Olathe East during his high school days for Coach Super, talking to his troops here. What's he saying here, Coach? We're down 14. We need a little run before halftime.
Well, I'm sure that what he's addressing right there is the backboard at both ends, and maybe the 1-2 or the desire to play tonight again. 14 down, halfway through the second quarter again. Steve was an excellent high school player for Jim Super, graduated in 2002 on a really good team that advanced to the state tournament. Kyle Spears, Steve Wallace kind of led the way, and again, Steve's got really high expectations for his team. Again, he'll address a few things at halftime here to try to get his team back in the game.
Coming up after this game, the championship, Blue Valley Northwest taking on Baser Linwood. And a team on a big-time run is 27 in a row won by the Huskies, but taking on the host team and the defending champions of this tournament. Should be a good one right after this third-place game. There's Simmons, drive and kick. Briggs whipping a pass to Tyson, and it's a charge on Jamie Tyson, and will go the other way. Olathe West ball. Nice play by Blakeney taking the charge.
Again, perfect setup right here. Piper actually moved with the ball, swung the ball to both sides of the court. Again, nice easy dump into Bassett, but again, great job taking the charge in there. Turn it the other way.
Lixon finding Sturtevant. Had a good first half. Sturtevant at 9. 1 point above his average as Dennis blocked from behind. Got it back though. Robinson with a 3 ball. And Briggs there with the rebound.
tell you what, Coach Wallace went to a straight half-court man-to-man there, and again, a few problems on the board.
And Briggs takes it inside and draws the foul and will shoot 2 free throws. They give the foul to Blakeney.
Again, there's the toughness on display right there. That's Jordan Briggs. Again, won't be denied. Again, I'm sure Coach Wallace is really counting on him to pick things up here, get his team back in the game down by 14.
Yeah, Jerron averages 18, and thus far, not in the scorebook as of yet. He had 23 in their first round win over Ray South, and 14 in the loss to BASEHOR-Linwood. 72% foul shooter, goes 0 for 2. Nice look inside. The assist by Sturtevant, finding Reggie Dennis.
Oh, that man-to-man offense right there by Olathe West Isles, Kevin, on display. A little dribble drive look right there. Just talking to Coach Ball, they want to pace it, they want to space it, and they want to score it.
Piper piling the turnovers up. And Olathe West trying to take advantage. Lixon with a wild shot. Thought he was fouled. Whistle didn't sound. And Piper back the other way. Here's Briggs. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olathe West. Briggs might have got hit in the face here.
Again, looks like he did there.
Well, no.
What happened there? Maybe got hit early in the possession.
Oscar-winning performance there. And he didn't get touched at all. But that's what everybody's doing now. Everybody's doing James Harden impersonations out there.
Pays off.
All the dramatics to draw the foul. Here's Hanslick for 3. And long rebound taken by Briggs. Jerron driving and scoring in the paint.
There you go. Great job going the offensive board. Again, nobody stepped up and got the ball stopped. Nice opportunity there for 2.
Under a minute before halftime. Near steal by Briggs. Good defense. And Olathe West will keep it on the side.
Again, you can see Jerron Briggs. They're really showing some great leadership there for the junior. Trying to pick his team up. Made a play at one end. Real active defensively here.
I would think Olathe West would hold for the final shot in the second quarter. They got the big lead. Robinson, the nifty crossover, and the pass got batted back to him, and then he threw it away. Turnover, Olathe West. And Tanner Zimmerman checking in, Robinson checking out. Has a meeting with Brad Ball. Piper down big here. Another end of the quarter bucket would help this team or inspire them as they head to the locker room for a second half comeback.
Well, they hit a big 3 at the end of the first quarter that kind of kept them into it, Kevin. As you said, they need something positive to happen here.
Briggs trying to beat the buzzer short on the 3. And we've reached halftime in the third place game here at the Bobcat Invitational at BASEHOR-Linwood High School. And Hy-Vee at the half will begin after this timeout. Big lead for Olathe West in the third place game. The game of the week is brought to you by Hy-Vee. They're proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. We're at BASEHOR-Linwood High School, a member of the United Kansas Conference. And we'll see the Bobcats in the championship game against Blue Valley Northwest. That'll follow this ball game, the third place game. We're ready for the start of the third quarter. It'll be the Owls with the basketball in the dark uniforms. And they'll go with Fasseru, Dennis, Sturtevant, Soiree, and Lixon. Countered by Tyson, Taylor Cantu, Simmons, Briggs, and Bassett. And the home whites.
Again, I'm sure Coach Wallace really challenged his team at halftime, Kevin. Probably asking them, why does West want things to so much more than us? Dominated loose balls, dominated physical play in there. Let's see how his team responds here. The first defensive possession here of the second half.
Coming out in a sticky man-to-man. Sturtevant for three. Well, just like the first half, Coach.
Oh, he loves that corner three, too. And again, not a good closeout there by Bassett. Again, really need to run them off the line here.
Aiden now with 3 threes. The team as a whole has 8. Briggs trying to pass it to a cutting Bassett, and that is the 14th turnover by Piper.
Oh, and here Coach Wallace again trying to get him into a full court press. Again, body language is not good on the part of the Pirates right now. A few kids out there hanging their heads, giving up a quick three, turning it over on the backside. Let's see if they can get some energy.
Nice look inside. Soiree finding Lixon off glass. Soiree, another offensive rebound, plays it off the body of a Piper player, and the Owls will keep at the baseline.
Again, another loose ball there that the Owls garnered on the defensive board right there. Yeah, let's see if Peyton Hanslick can really pick things up defensively. Not on that one right there. Excellent execution there on that inbounds underneath play, Kevin. Sturtevant for another 2.
Yeah, he's the game's leading scorer now with 14 game-high points. Came in averaging 8 per game.
He's solid at both ends, too. He's a good communicator in this zone. Takes that high post away, floats down to the low post once the ball's on the baseline. Does a really good job in there.
Briggs working against the zone, goes left-handed and puts it up and in.
Again, that's the leadership that Coach Wallace is really looking for out of Briggs. You need your best player to really come out strong the first couple possessions of the second half.
Basseru, the drive and kick. And really feeling it is Sturtevant. Can't hit the 3 this time, though. Here's Briggs back the other way. Pull-up shot. Off glass. No. Rebound on the deck. Taken by Taylor Cantu. Nice look inside to Bassett. Can't hit on the first try. Gets his own rebound and then draws the foul. Lance Bassett to shoot free throws for Piper.
Again, that's that 1-2 going to the offensive board twice again. A little bit frustrated in there. Probably thought he got fouled on that first one there. No call. Didn't give up on it. Kept his head up. Nice solid ball fake right there. Definitely a foul on the second time.
Lixon with the foul. 2 free throws for Bassett, a sophomore. At double figures in the semifinals.
Well, Bassett's impressed me the 2 times that we've seen him out here, Kev. Really has a nose for the ball. Nice, strong hands. Really knows how to play the game.
All his points from the foul stripe.
Again, see if Piper can really speed them up a little bit.
Long baseball pass to Lixon, whirling, blocked by Hanslick. Peyton Hanslick with a nice defensive play, and a foul at midcourt on Olathe West on Bassehoor.
Oh, that block by Peyton Hanslick right here, number 2. Again, stayed down. Great timing on the block right there. Got Piper out in transition. Really got their bench alive also. Let's see if they can capitalize on this one.
Second foul on Bassehoor. And a travel on Hanslick.
And that seems like a lot of referees are calling that one this year, Kevin. Again, I thought it was on a quick look right there. A lot of referees would overlook it right there, but again, definitely moved both of them before the ball got to the ground.
15 turnovers now for Piper.
Well, that's just a crazy amount, too, when we've only played maybe 19 minutes of play here so far. Again, definitely concerned.
Lixon for 3. Yes, sir!
I'll tell you what, another nice, clean look there with not a lot of contest. Hate to keep harping on it, but they really need to run him off that line.
He's got 4 threes. As a team, the Owls have 9. As they lead by 19, that's their big lead of the ball game. Nice answer by Jamie Tyson.
And that's Jamie again. This is only his 3rd or 4th game here of the year, so he could not play first semester again. Another kid that they're really counting on to improve second semester here.
Well, he hit his average already here in the 3rd quarter. Averages 9 points per game. Tyson, who's had a good tournament, Has 9 tonight. Steal by Briggs. Back the other way. The layup is good. So Jerron Briggs heating up.
Oh, big time take in the backcourt there by, again, Jerron. Again, nice athletic finish.
Reggie Dennis got a step on the defender. Oh, horseshoes in and out. A little unlucky there. Long pass to Taylor Cantu. Send the double team at him. So he finds Jerron Briggs. Good ball movement. And here is a bank shot by Jamie Tyson. Piper's leading scorer thus far with 11.
Oh, again, Tyson, an old school off the window 12-footer there for 2. It looked like we got a warning here about a little violation there on the part of, excuse me, here we're going to see the jump shot right there. Nice solid ball fake there. Nice stroke off the window. Again, gets Piper back in their press.
Full court pressure by the Pirates. Now we'll back out of it as Lixon brings it across.
And that's such a big benefit, Kevin, when you got one of your bigs who can handle the ball like him. Not always relying on your point guard to break that press.
Here's Carter sweeping in left to right. Timeout, Olathe West. As Lixon now has 14. He and Sturtevant, the leading scorers for the Owls, and he just drove it inside and used his right hand to finish.
Oh, the one time they do kind of run him off the line again. You're not going to blame Hanslick too much, so you're going to get beat. Again, Coach Wallace definitely upset. There's no help there, no rotation, no communication defensively as Lixon got all the way to the hoop for 2.
Well, Carter got it started hitting threes, and he hasn't looked back as Olathe West has the big lead here in the third quarter.
While we got a little minute here, Kevin, again, you got the assistant coaches, Coach Ball, which really wanting to praise his assistant coaches. Brett Mowry, a longtime coach here in the Kansas City area, and Eric Kinney. Really do a great job helping Coach Ball in Olathe West. Game prep, player development, 2 young coaches with definitely a bright future.
Corner 3 by Tyson, no good. Hanslick the offensive rebound. Can't get it. And now Bassett doing what he does best, just dominating the inside and drawing the foul, and will shoot 2 free throws. Lance Bassett.
Again, a lot of ways to get back in a game, Kevin. If you're not shooting the ball, you can get defensively, but obviously a strength of Piper again, going to the offensive board, not just Bassett right there, Hanslick. 4 or 5 offensive rebounds here tonight also.
Mike Anderson checking in for Olathe West. And also back in Bryson Robinson and Makai Blakeney. Bassett hits 1 out of 2. He has 3 points in the game. Working against the Piper pressure. No problem.
Again, this gets Olathe West into a straight motion, Kevin. You see a lot of back cut, a lot of penetration, a lot of dribble drive principles also.
There's Robinson on the inside and draws the foul and will shoot free throws as he hits the deck.
Again, nice take by Robinson. Again, that's Hanslick inside. Thought he got it clean up top. Again, a little bit of contact down below there.
As they whistle the foul on Hanslick, it's Robinson, junior guard, to shoot free throws. Averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists.
A little 1-2-2 tempo press. Right back at him here.
Hanslick the look inside to Bassett. No. And again, Bassett continues to draw fouls on the inside.
You know, his second hop there, Kevin, is really impressive for a big guy. Again, doesn't hang his head if he gets the first one blocked. Goes right back at it. Obviously, fouled right there, but again, Need to finish some of those inside, maybe get a three-point play out of it to cut this deficit.
Mike Anderson, the foul, his first. Okay, now 3 for 6 foul shooting.
Oh, Lance has played a lot of basketball too. Again, a little bit of balance issue right there on that free throw. Kevin looks like he's falling back on a lot of them. Let's see if he can stay on the line right here and get this one down. Not sure what's happening here.
Greg Kulata, your official, talking with Brad Ball, working the game with Tim Zandy and Dan Hull. Brad Ball satisfied with the explanation. One more free throw for Lance Bassett.
There you go.
All his points tonight from the foul stripe. He's 4 for 7 free throw shooting, and he'll check out of the game.
Again, pretty much a straight full court man-to-man press there on the part of Piper. Again, no traps, no doubles.
Lixon can't finish at the rim. Here's Tyson, back the other way, avoids the charge, and he gets the deuce. He has 13 to lead Piper in scoring.
Oh, there's a lot of ways to get out in transition, Kevin, but a bad shot by your opponent oftentimes will get you going. Again, that's the case right there. Nice, easy two by Tyson. Piper down by 11, Kevin. It's about as close as they've been here in the third quarter. And again, you can feel a little bit of shift in momentum. Maybe Olathe West a little bit back on their heels right there. Critical possession here as they've already run 20 or 30 seconds off.
And they fouled us. Piper. Bryson Robinson got in the paint and drew the foul. How big, Coach, would it be for Piper to get this down to single digits going into the fourth quarter?
Oh, it'd be huge. I'm sure that's one of the goals that maybe Coach Wallace talked about at halftime. They'll just chip away at things. It's a long game, 16 big minutes to go. Let's get in a manageable lead, maybe, or deficit going into the fourth quarter.
Olathe West with Fasseru out front. Guarded tightly by Tyson. Pass intercepted by Jerron Briggs. And the ball poked away by Fasseru off the leg of Briggs. What a great play by Fasseru.
Oh, nice call by the referee there, Tim Zandy also. Again, nice hands, as you said, Kevin. Definitely went off his leg there.
Once again, that would have got it down to single digits, but Fasseru with the quick hands. Now a backcourt foul on Jerron Briggs. Non-shooting foul as Olathe West will play it in and probably take the final shot of the quarter.
Well, despite being in this press, Kevin, there's a lot of pressure. They've only got 3 team fouls, so I'm sure Coach Wallace definitely pleased with that aspect of the game, giving them energy, giving them a little bit of enthusiasm, but again, need a big stop here.
Lixon for 3. Ooh. That's a dagger right there.
I'll tell you what, there was not a bad closeout by Hanslick also. Nice high release there for that young man. Feeling good tonight.
5 threes, 17 points.
Well, you know, Kevin, he was third team All-Sunflower League last year, so again, he's proved it as a junior. Definitely having a big night here tonight for the senior.
Soiree, the rebounding foul for Olathe West. Ball played in from the baseline for Piper.
Again, he's out there about 22 feet on that one right there. And again, Hanslick right up in his eye. Not really a deterrent. Nice clean 3 there for him.
10 threes for Olathe West. Piper needing a bucket to end the third quarter. Clock winding down. Briggs sees it. Briggs will attack inside. Had it poked away. Stolen away. Olathe West from beyond half court. Come up empty, but they lead by 14 points here in the third place game at the BASEHOR-LINWOOD Bobcat Invitational as you're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Hy-Vee scoring by quarters, and both teams scored 13 in the third quarter, but Olathe West leading by 14 points as we head to the fourth quarter. Third place game of the championship game of the Bobcat Invitational. Kevin White and Mark Huppy as Piper and White. And they have a big run here in the final 8 minutes.
It was going to have to be keyed by their defense, Kevin. Get some easy ones in transition. Get them back into things.
Working against an Olathe West zone. Beat Shore finding Taylor Cantu down the baseline. He puts it up and in.
Again, nice job by Taylor Cantu. Again, immediately gets them into their press. Looks like they're going to be a little bit more aggressive in it here to start the fourth quarter.
Piper continues to pressure the backcourt. Fasseru into the front court. Reggie Dennis.
Again, I think you see Coach Ball here maybe going to do a little 5-out spread look right here, maybe to relieve some pressure, try to get a backdoor cut or two.
Olathe West has nearly turned it over a couple of times on this possession, but they maintain the rock, play it inside. Faster, a little touch pass to Robinson, who reverses it home.
Oh, that's another option out of that horn set there, Kevin. Again, a nice look inside, backdoor for two.
Bryson Robinson, the junior guard. Great ball movement by Olathe West. Taylor Cantu for three. Reggie Dennis the rebound. Sturtevant open for three. Yes, sir.
I tell you what, that's a knife in your heart, Piper, right there as he opened it up to 17 again. Another beautiful look right there. I think he's got 3 threes himself, I believe, doesn't he, Kev?
4, and the team has 11. And 17 points, Coach, for Sturtevant.
Again, you let him get his feet set, obviously. Eyes on the rim there. Nice high follow through. Got a beautiful stroke.
Remember, he came in averaging 8 per game.
Great.
As Briggs whirling down the baseline. There's Taylor Cantu, off-balance runner. Back to a 17-point lead. It's been as high as 19 for Olathe West. Robinson, the ball fake. Baseline pop. Hanslick. Piper. Briggs for three. And the battle for the rebound. Briggs fouling Robinson. It'll be Olathe West ball.
Again, Olathe West, Coach Ball's really got to be happy with things, Kev, tonight.
Briggs making a little contact on the junior guard's face there for his third foul.
I think he said, "Where'd you come from?"
Dennis slapped back to him.
And the Owls have played really well in transition, Kevin. Really well offensive efficiency in their half-court sets.
Sturtevant.
Wow.
Boy, he's got the feeling right now. Nice hustle rebound for Olathe West, and they'll reset and take more time off the clock, except Robinson stepped on the half-court line. That'll be an over and back.
Great call by the official right there also. Again, Coach Wallace doing everything he can to get his team back in the game, down by 17 with 5 to go.
Watch his left foot.
Again, a good pressure there by Bassett. It's really close, isn't it, Kevin?
Yeah, it was pretty close, yeah. As we get a Piper timeout, and take a look at Steve Wallace talking to his Pirates. Well, it's been all about the threes from early on, Coach. The Owls have been draining them from bonus distance.
Oh, it's a great way to play, too, Kevin. Again, so many kids now can shoot that three ball. It's not just your perimeter kids. When you get a stretch four like Carter Langston with a beautiful coach, with a beautiful stroke again, it's just beautiful how he's filled it up tonight. And again on the backside right there again. If I'm Coach Wallace, I'm going to show this tape to my kids a lot about energy and enthusiasm at the defensive end. You know, these are nice step in practice three-pointers there with not a lot of contests. Still got to knock them down, though.
And there is the athletic director at Olathe West, Pat Butler. Always very helpful in getting us ready for our Spectrum Sports Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week broadcast.
Oh, Pat's great. I'm sure he's checking to see what the school record is for three-pointers in the game. They've got to be approaching it.
Well, they got 11 as Briggs now has 8 points. Well, they had 9 in their first round game, and I thought that was pretty good, but they've topped it tonight as we get a backcourt foul on BASEHOR. They have 11 threes. As Olathe West, as they lead it here in the fourth quarter of the third place game of the Bobcat Invitational.
And here we're going to go back to that horn set again, Kevin. They've got a lot of different options on it.
And we've got a legal screen on Fasseru. All right, beg your pardon, that is on Soiree, his fourth. And he's going to have to leave the lineup with 4 fouls, frustrated, and Blakeney back in.
Oh, and I'm going to credit Blake BASEHOR again on that one, Kevin. Again, fighting through that screen really hard, creating some contact, obviously getting the call. Again, this zone's bothered them all night long there. Piper getting the ball with the elbow there, right there. Beautiful drive inside. That's Briggs again, putting it on the deck, trying to get a three-point play here.
Lixon with the foul as Briggs, who now has 10 points in the game, a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Again, there's sweet spots in every zone offense that you try to get it to, and you get Briggs the ball there at the high post, let him create, get 2-on-1 at the basket, maybe create for somebody on the perimeter also. Again, nice three-point play there.
He's got 11. Tyson has 13, the top scorers for Piper, but they trail by a dozen as we're about halfway through the fourth quarter. Ball tipped out, last touch by Piper.
You know, I think everybody in the gym is just kind of waiting for the Piper run here. Again, they've been a streaky team in this tournament there, and if I'm Coach Wallace, I'm saying we're still in it. You know, we're 12 down with 4 to go, but let's put a couple stops together, get out in transition. Let's cut it and put a little pressure on them.
The door is still cracked open if you're Piper. Now cutting on the baseline, Sturtevant up and in, and he is fouled. Nice look there by Lixon. Found Sturtevant cutting down the baseline. And Hanslick with the foul. And a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play for Aiden Sturtevant. Has a game-high 19 points and an even 20 for the senior guard.
Well, as you said, great execution there out of that 5-out series again. A little bit of defensive overplay right there. They're taught to go back door. Passes right on time. Again, big three-point play. Open it back up to 15.
Tough shot there by Briggs, but he's able to connect in the paint. 13 now for Jerron.
Well, Jerron's will right here is really on display. They're again trying to pick his teammates up, enforcing loose ball there. Didn't get the turnover.
Robinson to Lixon, and this is 2 from point blank. Briggs back the other way, leaning up a shot. Jerron heating up as 15.
Oh, Jerron, they're not worrying about those numbers. A little 1-on-3 fast break. Didn't overplay it. Nice strong jump stop of the 8-foot line there. And again, beautiful, beautiful two-pointer in transition.
Ball
Again, you're taught to read numbers. Really 1-on-4 right there as you look at it again on that replay there. Not to deter that young man at all.
And now they go with a baseball pass to beat the pressure to Robinson, who slows it up and wants to run more clock as he's fouled by BASEHOR. That'll be the 7th team foul. We'll start the 1-and-1 now after the second foul on Blake BASEHOR, and that'll send Robinson.
Heady play there by Robinson, Kevin. You think when you're in your press offense and they send a flyer out that deep, I'm sure initially he's thinking, I'm going to get an easy layup here. Defense closed out to him. Nice strong jump stop. Backed it out, got his team organized.
And Robinson on the 1-and-1 can't hit the front end. And Piper still has life. And they throw it away, though. And that's another turnover. Big night of turnovers for Steve Wallace's team.
You just read Steve's mind right there. Right when he thinks they're going to get a little bit of a run, get another sloppy turnover.
Get it down to single digits. Soiree back in. He's playing with 4 fouls. Sturdivant has the ball, the game's leading scorer with 20 points.
I'm sure down the stretch right here, Coach Ball's maybe saying no more threes and let's get a nice clean look. Now we can get layups out of our 5-out set if we're really patient.
He's playing keep away and keeping the clock running. Nice look by Lixon as he's fouled underneath. Soiree hits the deck as Tyson got the foul, and he'll send the junior guard. He'll shoot 2 here. Say fouled in the act of shooting for Soiree.
Soiree fought a knee all last year, Kevin, knowing this his entire sophomore season with a knee injury right there. But again, described as a kid with a really strong will to win, a worker, finds guys in transition, really unselfish attitude on display here tonight also.
He's got good handles, very quick with the basketball. Blakeney back in, Dennis out. 12-point lead. Olathe West enjoying it. Led throughout, got off to an 11-2 start. As we get a charge on Tyson. And it'll be Olathe West ball. Robinson taking a nice charge for Olathe West as his bench responds.
Oh, you said it, both teams in the 1-on-1, Kevin. Again, I'm sure the Coach Ball's talking about, let's be real fundamental down there. Not a lot of gamble. Again, nice job stepping in there right there, taking a charge there. It was Soiree, I believe.
Yeah, it was Soiree. I think I said Robinson, I beg your pardon.
Right.
Soiree taking the charge. Soiree at the baseline. Nice bounce feed to Lixon. Can't connect from the left side.
A little friendly fire on that one.
Yeah, his teammate bumped him as he went up for the layup and caused him to miss the shot. As we've got a foul this time, it'll be Soiree with a blocking foul. And he's done for the night. He'll be disqualified with 2:05 to play. That's his 5th foul.
But he doesn't have a good stat line there, Kevin, but again, did a lot of good things tonight.
Yeah, Soiree, Tyreek, the junior guard, fouls out with 3 points in the ball game.
Again, made his teammates better. No question about that.
Hanslick can't hit the front end as Briggs is fouled underneath. And he'll shoot the 1-on-1. Lixon with the foul.
Coach Wallace really has to be happy with Duran's little 4th quarter run here. Again, he's not going to be denied. Got the ball on the baseline. Said, you know what, I'm going to get there anyway.
Now for Jerron Briggs, came in averaging 18. Good night rebounding as well. .11-point lead in the basketball for Olathe West, trying to get their 6th win of the year. Get 3rd place in the Bobcat Invitational as Hanslick with the foul.
Again, good opportunity here, Kevin, for West to work on their press offense. Again, not a lot of dribble, nice strong passes, nice strong catches. Make an easy pass against that press.
Double bonus time, 10 team fouls, 2 shots for Carter Lickson. He is a 75% foul shooter.
Again, Carter at 6'4", Kevin, I think, he could help a small college too. They talk about his development over the years, his all-league honor last year in the tough Sunflower League. Again, he's had a big game here tonight.
He's got 18. Aiden Sturdivant has 20 as the top scorers for Owls of Olathe West under the Sunflower League.
I think we know where Briggs is going here. Let's see if he tried to trade for somebody else.
Nearly stolen. Now Briggs working inside, using the glass.
Just love the way that young man has competed down the stretch, Kevin.
He's hit his average with 18 reach-in foul, and that'll send Reggie Dennis for 2 free throws in the double bonus. Other action in this tournament, Raytown South beat Olathe North for 7th place. And in the 5th place game, St. Joe Central able to beat Washburn Rural 42-29. They get 5th place. Still got the championship game to follow. Blue Valley Northwest and their long winning streak taking on the host team, BASEHOR-LINWOOD. That should be an interesting contest.
Obviously a big 6A power coming down to BASEHOR-LINWOOD. Again, all this success, Coach McBride's here at the state tournament 4 and 5A level over the past 10 years. Again, great opportunity for them to test things against the Huskies. And I'm not sure what's going on here, Kev.
There you see the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week championship game of the Bobcat Invitational as Reggie Dennis to shoot 2 free throws. Reggie now in double figures. Comes the 3rd Owl in double figures tonight. 10-point lead. There's Briggs spinning, putting up the shot. Rebound collected by Tommy Fasseru. Long feed down to Blakeney, and he'll get the layup. Carter Lickson with the assist on a long pass down the floor. Now a foul by Briggs. As Briggs got it in the paint, and he is fouled.
Again, Lickson here, head up again. With all the pressure in the backcourt right there that Piper's applying, you're going to get some runners on the backside there. Again, beautiful assist.
Foul was whistled on Lickson. That is his 4th. Owls already have a player fouled out. Tariq Soiree. Tanner Zimmerman in, Mike Anderson in as well for Olathe West. As we're under a minute to go, as Jerron Briggs has 19 to lead Piper in scoring.
Again, great spacing here. Ball seeing both sides of the floor. Not getting trapped at all. Always an open outlet. Again, number 0 here for Olathe West, Kevin Mike Anderson with the ball right now. Found out he was the state champion bowler as a freshman, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I believe that was his freshman year.
Ball is poked away. Here's Tyson off glass. He's had a good game tonight. 15 points, Piper's 2nd leading scorer, but Olathe West got out early, 11-2 start, led it by 14 at halftime. And they'll win it 57-48 as their athletic director hits the exit. As they go to now 6-4, Piper drops to 4-4. As the Owls hit 11 threes for Coach Ball, as they were led in scoring by Aiden Sturtevant, who had a game-high 20 points. Back with the wrap-up after this. Ivy scoring by quarters. Piper made a little run in the fourth quarter, but not enough, Coach. Olathe West got off to the great start, hit 11 threes, and they get the victory here in the third-place game of the Bobcat Invitational.
Coach Brad Ball's really got to be happy with his team, Kevin. He talked early on how they needed to come out and unbelievably great effort, play harder than their opponent, open up a big halftime lead, really never look back.
Special thanks to the BASEHOR LINWOOD AD, Ross Schwezo, and also Jared Jackson, one of their administrators. Our producer, Joe Novacek. For the coach, Mark Cupping, and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcasting crew, Kevin White saying so long from the Bobcat Invitational. Our final once again in the third-place game. Olathe West is a winner, 57-48, as we say goodnight from BASEHOR Linwood High School.